Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm the host of Best of Us Investors. And if you've seen some of my most recent videos, you know that I'm showing some interest in non-fungible tokens, NFTs. And it's driven by I love art. I consider myself something of an artist. If you saw a video, you know what I'm talking about. And I missed out on cryptocurrency, and it goes to the phrase that you can't teach an old dog a new trick, and I guess I qualify as an old dog, but I'm not going to miss out on this next trick. So I've been looking into blockchain and trying to understand blockchain, and another old trick, new dog, old dog, new trick is I've kind of refused to invest in China. And that is because of maybe we don't have the best relationships with China. And I think it's kind of short-sighted in that China, whether they become the largest economy in the world or second largest or whatever, it's something I need to deal with. So I have broadened my horizons. I have broadened my horizons into NFTs. I have broadened my horizons into China. And so that brought me to Seeking Alpha and some search. And I found a company that I have some interest in, a Chinese company, and I've done some substantial research on it over the last couple weeks, and I've reached out to the company, and they've actually offered me some compensation for doing a video on them. So I need to share with you up front, this is a sponsored video. It is also about a company that I own stock in. So we'll move forward from there. Let me get my notes together and let me get back to you on what I think is an opportunity, ZK International Group of China. Be right back.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
So this is kind of an interesting take. This is a substantial company, been in China for quite some time, and it's in the business of making stainless steel pipe. You heard me right, stainless steel pipe. But I want you to, first of all, become familiar with who they are and how substantial they are, and then I'll explain to you about Sigma and what they're doing, how they're doing it, and why I think it's an opportunity that I want to participate in. Whether you do, that's up to you. So take a look at this.
ZK International Group's mission is to supply the next generation in China with clean water through innovative, high-quality, and reliable water piping infrastructure. The company is a premium manufacturer of stainless steel pipes and fittings in China with many high-profile projects including Beijing National Sports Stadium, Beijing National Aquatic Center, Beijing National Airport, and nearly 2,000 different water and gas pipeline projects. In China, 250 million people are estimated to move into cities, some of which have not even been built yet. To support this massive urban growth, the Chinese government has set aside $610 billion for water infrastructure through the year 2030. Bottom line is, ZK International Group is well positioned to meet the growing need for stainless steel pipes and fittings in China.
The next thing I always do is look at the management team. And I'm not going to try to pronounce this gentleman's first name, but he is one of the co-founders of ZK International Group and has built a substantial business. And I immediately wondered, why is he going into the cryptocurrency, the gaming, the NFT business? And what I realized is this is a gentleman who recognizes the world is changing and he needs to change with it. I then looked within his support staff to see if there's anybody here that would give me an indication as to why they went in this direction. Mrs. Yang doesn't seem to be, but she has 10 years experience in the accounting field. Mr. Dai Chen has been with the company since 2017 and has some good credentials and looks to be a strong individual. And then Mr. Wang is one of the co-founders of the company. Again, does not seem to be the person who would have gone into the cryptocurrency industry, nor does any of the other staff. But it appears to me that it is a sound company with a good history and just a company that has woken up to other opportunities to pursue and has the money to do it, and thus created Sigma. Okay, so I was intrigued. So my next step was to go to a source I use quite often, and that is Seeking Alpha. And I found this article that really caught my eye. ZK International is building the Robin Hood of crypto and CFD trading. We all know what Robinhood is. As I got into it, I see that they have gone out and they have hired a new staff to create this X Sigma company to basically set up and have a platform to sell crypto tokens, stocks, NFTs, and other digital trading products. Now, I know from my research that China is way ahead of us in cryptocurrencies. You go to Beijing and you basically don't spend yuan or US dollars or any other fiat currency. You use your phone. And you use, for the most part, as I understand it, cryptocurrency. The other thing that caught me is they said here in earlier articles, they had predicted, or they were predicting, a price of $10 to $20. Well, the stock's right now selling for about $6 to $7. So that excited me a bit. Going deeper into the article, I see that they had predicted in their earlier article that the price could go to 20 to 30. Wow, that's probably, let's see, about, if it's at 6 now, that's a 5x. Is that possible? Well, Seeking Alpha and White Diamond seems to think it is. So this intrigued me. So at that point, what I wanted to do was dig in deeper to X Sigma and find out what they're all about. And they have a separate website. And what really interested me here, and I'll take you kind of through it, is that their goal is basically to establish themselves as a major player in the cryptocurrency and the CFD. And then in China, they are allowed to actually borrow against cryptocurrency. That's against the law here in the United States as of now. But this article basically says they aren't just building this for China. They're building this for the U.S., and they're going to make some efforts to get ahead of it. Then what really struck me was this. They came to the United States. There's a phrase in history called the brain drain, and that was that the United States after World War II basically went to Germany and got all their scientists, and then has over the years through education drained China, drained Japan of their smartest people. What we know now, particularly in China case, is they're coming back. The Chinese who are educated in the United States are going back to China. So what I found, though, was they went and they hired Alex here. Alex is a former engineer from Facebook. Then they went and hired Camille. He's a Harvard graduate. He worked at Google, and he was one of Forbes 30 over 30. Then they hired Daniel. Daniel worked for Google and Ripple. Then they went to Jesse, and Jesse was from Ripple as well. And Joseph is their financial individual, and he has good credentials as well. So what I see here is a gentleman who built a successful business in the steel pipe business and said, hey, we got something going here. We've got some money. Like me, he's not as old a dog as I am, but he's up in his years. He said, I don't want to sit on this. I see an opportunity. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to find the talent that I need in order to make this happen. This is something I love. I see a $6 company that wants to become a $600 company and says we're not going to do it with stainless steel pipe. We're going to have to move into the next generation. He, like me, probably said, I missed it on crypto, but there's still an area that I can go into crypto. I can create, to use White Diamond's phraseology, I can create the Robin Hood of China in crypto and CFD trading. That's something I love. That's what I'm trying to build here with Best of Us Investors, is a group of people that have talents that can grow collectively better than they can grow on their own. And apparently, Alex, Kamal, Daniel, Jesse, and Joseph agree. This is an opportunity, and they're seizing it. That's Sigma, X Sigma, which is now a part of ZK International. Okay, now let's look at Seeking Alpha's analysis of the company. And you can see the company moved along here through December, October of 20, and then didn't really make a move until basically in February. And that kind of coincides, or at least in March, with this first article where Seeking Alpha came out and became very bullish on it. And that created this move from somewhere around $4 to it got up to about $9. And then with like everything else, came down through March, and now is seeing some additional activity. And this kind of coincides with the March 29th article. This came out on March 24th. It's showing a peak up to, what is that, 1120. And then again, as the favor goes away from technical stocks, we see the movement down here, and it's currently trading today at $6.62, actually down 4.27%. And so it's moving with the market. I think this is a buying opportunity. This is, in fact, right about where I'm buying in. We have a very bullish, of course, around Seeking Alpha. Wall Street basically hasn't noticed it, isn't covering it. And I wanted to then look into, the company was founded in 2015. They have 377 employees, so they're a substantial company. We see good revenue growth. And again, understand this is all in stainless steel piping. It has little or nothing to do with their cryptocurrency movements at this point. So that needs to be taken into consideration. It has a gross margin in the neighborhood of a 4.5%, which seems a little bit low to me in stainless steel, but I don't know anything about stainless steel. Its capital structure has a market cap of just under 200 million. And then the other thing I look at is institutional ownership. Doesn't really have any. It is basically owned by 33% by insiders and then 64% by the general public. So it is a player in its industry. It is certainly not the largest player in its industry. We have some Olympic steel at a market cap of about 315 million when they're at about 200 million. So that's where we're at. Not much short interest. It's probably, I would say at this point, a stock that is trading under the radar. And as I said, it's available for your purchase right now in the range of $6.62. Okay, that's my take on ZK International. As Seeking Alpha calls it, the Robin Hood, the Chinese Robin Hood of, or I guess the U.S. Robin Hood as well, of crypto and CFD trading. Again, I want to reiterate and make perfectly clear, I am being compensated for doing this video. I am also a stockholder in this company. I encourage you to do your due diligence and make your decisions for you. I'm making my decisions for me, but I think at the other side of it is that I have made a commitment to my tribe that I would keep them informed of what I am doing and why I am doing it, and is part of my motivation the compensation I'm receiving for the video. Well, I would be lying if I said no, but I would not have bought the stock if I did not believe in it. And so take that for what it's worth. That's ZK International. Again, a break from norm from me, going into cryptocurrency, going into China stocks, but I have to believe, and I'm not throwing 20% of my portfolio at it, but I have to believe that if we're going to be investors, we've got to recognize change. And that's something I've beaten this desk about. Recognize change and then invest in it. And this is change. This old dog is learning a new trick, and that is get involved in cryptocurrency, get involved in CFD, and put some money into China. And I see a gentleman who is built a successful business, and he is taking it in a different direction and bringing in young people to help him get there. So that's my take. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Do your research and let me know what you think of it. And if you want to be a part of our tribe, come to bestofusinvestors.com. Leave me your name and your email address, and I'll send you a link to our Discord. Our goals are simple. Make good financial decisions, keep more of what you make by understanding your tax code, and create family wealth. Make a difference while you're here. So for the people who follow you. Okay, thank you for your patience and your interest, and I'll see you again tomorrow.